Hello, I'd say good morning, but it's actually afternoon. I got a call early this morning. Had to run into the watch shop for a couple of hours. A client needed some evaluations on some watches. I had to come and meet them, and it took me a little longer than expected. We don't have anything shipping out today. We did tentatively make an awesome sale this morning. Speaking of watches, it was a watch that tentatively sold. I took an offer. I have a watch that I have listed for $1,800. I took a $1,200 offer on it. Yes, you heard correct, $1,200. I've had a bunch of lowball offers on it, and I've just been turning them down. I had one guy write me a whole paragraph on why my $2,500 watch that I have listed for $1,800 is only worth $500. Yeah, I don't play that game with some. When you get into the higher end watches, there's people out there that do that. They start explaining to you how much they pay to have a watch done this, that, and the other to it, and I don't care. I've been in this game for 40 years with the old watches. And there's some things I'm willing to negotiate, but some things, I'm not going to negotiate $2,500 watch down to $500. That's just not happening. The reason I have it listed for $1,800 with offers turned on is because it does need to be serviced. So I lowered the price to account for that. I also turned on the offers because I don't have much in the watch, and I'm willing to negotiate. Got a lot of room to negotiate, but only so much room. Anyway, the offer came in from Hong Kong, and I'm not sure if eBay's international standard shipping program covers this watch. If not, it should not have even been available for purchase in Hong Kong. The buyer has great feedback and leaves great feedback. So I'm optimistically hopeful that this is going to all go okay. And hopefully I can let you know by the end of the video. Being in Hong Kong, they're in the middle of the night and we're in the middle of the day. Let's see. Well, the parking lot here at Goodwill is just jammed up. There's a parking spot way back here in the back of the store. But anyway, that's what's happening this morning or today so far. Yesterday we went and looked at some of the real small thrift stores in the valley. Didn't do great, didn't do terrible. We found some Fenton and a rare VHS. So today it's back to the Goodwills. It's just the best sourcing opportunity in my area. And before you jump on me about yard sales, garage sales, and estate sales, that's a topic for another video. I don't get too many of those in my area. And again, that's a topic for another video. For now, let's get in this Goodwill and see if we can find something to flip online for a profit. Okay, we've made it inside. They had a new card out, and I grabbed a few things off it. That's an Avon thing. I haven't made my mind up if I'm gonna get that or not. Sometimes I pick them up because my grandmother on my dad's side was an Avon collector. That's a German plate dish, serving dish thing. We're gonna look that up. That's some office supplies with some boxes of crayon in it. And if you didn't know, there are some colors of crayons that have been discontinued, and they can sell for as much as $5, $6 a piece. I actually bring you in because I come around the corner and saw this. That is a Robert Woods print. I can spot these from across the room. My grandmother on the other side of the family had Robert Woods prints hanging in her home. So I don't really have a place where I could hang that big of one. And let's see, they want $10 for it, which I'd gladly pay if I only had room to hang it. But you know, it's a nostalgia thing. I don't think they're worth anything, but I've had my eye open for one for a long time, but I was hoping for one of the smaller ones. The Scooter Brigade is in here today. Apparently they're in a nice mood. They greeted me and asked me how I was doing today. So no drama there, not today at least. So we're gonna get on over here to the hard goods and see what we can find. No shortage of art in here today. That's actually kind of cool. Underwater watercolor scene, signed 1987, whoever it is. Again, I don't mess with artwork. If it's something I really like and I've got a spot I can hang it, I will pick it up. They've had these same starting lineups and Hot Wheels in here for a week or longer. So the hockey stuff has been in here for a couple of weeks. A bunch of bags of plush. When it comes to toys, my favorite thing are the vintage action figures from the 70s, 80s. Things from my childhood. Not seeing any of that. I also like the bulk lots of Lego if I can see a couple of minifigs in it. I'll go through it and pull the minifigs. We got a new cart, gotta go. On my favorite aisle, that's where I find a lot of my art glass and paperweights and things of that nature. Some of my best finds regularly come from this aisle. What is that? Not sure what that is. If you know, comment below. There's a cast iron toy stove. It's really not that old. And it's missing most of its parts. Snoopy. Poor Woodstock. There's a little gnome. He's got a hinge on his back. What was in that? I don't know what that is. Ooh, I'm gonna put that back. Yeah, no telling what that was. A lot of elephants running around in the thrift stores right now. 2 days in a row. Are you kidding me? That's a July Fenton bear. There we go. How much do they want for? $4. That's what we paid for the one yesterday. I don't see any chips. That's a good find. I like it when I find Fenton 2 days in a row. Let's see what these are. My Hero, what did I say? My Hero Academy. Probably the same thing. If I had an antique booth, I'd probably pick stuff like that up. That's a neat looking little thing with a chip out of it. Sure would like to find another piece or two of Fenton though. Alright. Did you guys see anything I missed? Let's go find a quiet corner and go through the stuff that's in the cart. I'm walking the store checking out all of the Halloween decorations. Last year I got lucky and found a pair of L.E. Smith Bittersweet swung vases tucked in with all of this fall decor and Halloween decor because, you know, they look like the color of candy corn. But that was an awesome day. I'd sure like to do that again. Okay, folks, we made it home, and kind of a hectic day. We had to take dogs back and forth to the groomer, come pick the mother-in-law up, take her to pick the dogs up, bring them all back to the house. We had to run into the watch shop, had to deal with some stuff there, had to do some appraisals on an extremely high-end watch collection, which kind of brings us to our point of the video today. Watches. I am a watchmaker with nearly 40 years experience at the bench, and for many years, in fact until about 6 years ago, maybe 7, that's all I sold on eBay. So for roughly 20 years I sold watches on eBay, and we sold one. Got up this morning and had an offer of $1,200 on an $1,800 listed watch. I got a message, got several lowball offers, but I got one guy, he messaged me, and this is something you guys, if you're an eBay seller, this is a tactic you need to watch out for. It's a red flag. They'll contact you and tell you, this is your watch, and I'm a collector, or I'm a dealer, or I'm a whatever they are, and I have bunches of these, and I know exactly what I'm talking about. Your watch is this, 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 and this, and that's why I'm only going to offer you this. And it's a lowball offer. Don't fall for that. I've been doing this a very long time, and every time I list something rare and highly sought after, at least one or two of these guys come at me, and until they figure out, or I tell them who I am, or what I am more specifically. And the watch in this particular case is called a LeCultre Memovox. It's an early alarming style watch, and I hope that camera's picking that up for you nice and not all blurred out. I'll put a link to the ended or the sold listing down in the description, but what these are, they're early alarming wristwatches. They vibrate. There's a little hammer in there that oscillates back and forth and makes the case vibrate, and you could set an alarm, and they're very sought after, and they came in multiple different sizes and setups. This is an early one. It's the largest one they made at 38 millimeters. It's one of the more sought after versions of the watch. This watch, completely refurbished, is worth around $2,500 to $2,800. So when this guy started hitting me, I'm like, yeah, I know the shortcomings of the watch. That's why I have it priced at $1,800, to give you some leeway where you can have it serviced. And he offered me $500 for it, and blah blah blah. Those guys, they get you every time. They try to get you every time. But yeah, this morning I got a $1,200 offer on it, and quite honestly, that's a decent offer for a watch that needs to be serviced. It's going to Hong Kong, and thankfully this one is covered by the eBay International Standard Shipping Service. So it's got to go to eBay first, and then eBay will take a look at it, and then they will ship it. So as long as they look at it and they say, yeah, this matches the description of the listing, I'm covered. The instant they put a shipping label to Hong Kong on this watch, I'm covered, free and clear. Even if the customer finds something they don't like about the watch and they want to return it, it'll go back to eBay, and I don't have to deal with it. The very next watch I am going to put up is this Vulcain triple calendar, triple register chronograph. Exceedingly rare watch, highly sought after, and this one is worth probably 3 times what the LeCultre is worth. And I bet you I get the same kind of deal from somebody that I got from this one. Somebody's going to contact me and try to blow smoke at me. We did do a little thrifting today. We only found one thing, but it's kind of cool. This is the second day in a row that we have found a Fenton birthstone bear. We found the green model yesterday for May, and this is the red one. I don't know if this one is garnet or ruby. It looks more like ruby. If it's ruby, it's July. If it's garnet, it's January. But that's the way the day went for me today. Made a really great sale, but it's still up in the air. It's got to go through eBay first. So tentatively, we're hopeful we'll get this thing sold, and within a week the money will be released to us and it'll be on its way to its new home. Listen, I want to thank you guys for being here today. Follow me along on my little adventures. I appreciate you. I can't thank you enough. And y'all come back now. You hear?